Welcome to Community Taking Action, ABCD's program highlighting people and organizations doing great things in and around the Boston community. Today we are focusing on our beloved elders, and so joining us now are Nikki Meadow, the Director of Elder Affairs at ABCD, and Ms. Miriam Manning, a participant in the Foster Grandparents Program. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nikki, I want to just talk a little bit about what you do with the Foster Grandparents Program.
Well, the Foster Grandparents Program is an intergenerational program for adults who are 55 and older, who want to help children read, get social and emotional skills, work one-on-one with children to support them, increase their self-esteem, increase their learning how to share toys, learn how to react with other children. By design, it's for older adults, 55 and older, who want to volunteer their time to help children, often children with exceptional needs, meaning they may have a developmental delay, they may have a language delay, they may be just learning English, they may have an exceptional need that needs one-on-one or small group attention.
So you direct the program?
I direct the program, and we have 3 staff people. We have 3 groups. We have an English-speaking group, we have a Chinese-speaking group, and we have a Spanish-speaking group. And the Chinese group helps children who speak Chinese, so it's a dual language learner program. And the Spanish-speaking coordinator runs the Spanish-speaking group, and they also help children who speak Spanish.
And
so it's very unique.
That's, intergenerational and dual language.
Yes, it's a very, very unique program across the country in that we have 3 languages.
And how long has this program been in existence, or at ABCD, either or?
Well, this is the 50th anniversary of the Foster Grandparent Program nationally and for ABCD. Wow. ABCD was one of the pilot programs started in 1965.
Ms. Manning, you are a participant in the Foster Grandparents Program. Well, I should say you are a foster grandparent. And so how long, I know the secret, but how long have you been a foster grandparent?
I've been a foster grandparent in the program now for 21 years. And it's just amazing that the time goes by so fast that you don't even realize it. So I didn't realize I was there that long.
So when you first joined, what brought you to the program?
I was brought into the program through a friend of mine that was working with the foster grandparents. And she asked me to help her out. And I said I would help for a little while. And I have no intentions of staying as long as I did. But I think I work with babies, and they got so accustomed, and I got so used to them, although I have my own kids at home. But it was a little different. I did what I could do for them. I had children in the center that really needed some help, and so I was there to help. But the teacher was there, but she was doing one thing, and I could do something else.
And that's in the Head Start classroom?
In the classroom.
And so you have at least one teacher, sometimes two
There's
teachers,
2 teachers in our classroom with me sometimes. I'm not counted as part of the staff. I'm there to help. And my primary reason is to help that child to develop a little bit more. I'm working with children from 3 months to 3 years.
3 months, wow.
So that, it's a lot of work that has to be done.
That's the early developmental gross motor skills and things
right,
like that.
You got to learn them how to pick things up.
How do you learn, and Nikki, you can jump right on this, how do you learn how to be a very good foster grandparent between training and experience?
Well, I've gone through training. Yes. I've had a lot of training in working with children. And the thing that happens is it's not an easy job sometimes because it can be a very tiresome job. But you have to know how to pace yourself, and you know how to work with this particular child. All children are not easy to work with because some children will give you a hard time. But you have to know how to work with that child.
Is that patience or is that wisdom?
It's both. It's both. You have to have patience. And it takes a lot of patience working with children.
We also have a 20-hour pre-service training that all foster grandparents have to go through that gets them ready to work with children and understand their roles and responsibilities. And we also have once a month, we have a mandatory monthly training where speakers come in to talk about children's literacy or social and emotional support, and also a topic related to how to help an aging adult with various things.
Are there other benefits that for other future foster grandparents, other benefits that you can think of?
I would like to see open a space that foster grandparents, both men and women, and we would love to have some foster fathers to come in, grandfathers, because there is boys in the centers,
right.
and they need grandfathers.
Fathers, foster grandfathers sounds like a growth area.
Yes,
Yes.
we'd love to see more men as foster grandfathers, and we are recruiting for foster grandparents, so we're looking for
Excellent.
older adults who love to read to children. Miss Manning is in an early learning center in Head Start, but we also have openings for 3 and 4-year-olds and kindergarten and first grade, second grade, so we'd love to have more volunteers to help us.
We have begun to see, as a man, I certainly see more men becoming, increasingly more active and involved.
Right.
So I certainly think that the foster grandparents or older gentlemen might take you up on your offer. So before we wrap up, how can someone get in touch with the program and follow up on the invitation to join?
People should call me, Nikki Meadow, at 617-348-6340. And we will get you started with an application and an interview, and then we'd get you into training and hopefully find you a placement.
And then we'll have him back on the program for celebrating 21 years. How's that?
Yes, yes.
Yes, right.
So, Ms. Miriam, I want to thank you very much. I always enjoy seeing you, and I'm just so glad to have you on the program. So thank you for coming.
And thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it.
And we'll do it again.
Thank you.
And Nikki, thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you very much for having me.
That concludes our program for today. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you've missed any episodes, you can catch them on YouTube. Thank you for joining our program. This is Community Taking Action. I'm your host, Eric Mitchell. Until next time.